it is an incredibly inspiring time to be in the workers' movement. Corporations, particularly in Canada, are doing the best that they've ever done. The biggest share of our economy at the moment going to corporate profits at 21 or 22% of GDP. This is not a kind of sustainable model if you want to be in a place where you're sharing the wealth and you want to make sure that you're continuing to make progress for working people and for all people, really. Workers really had a sense of this world didn't work without us doing the work. Perhaps working people always knew this, but it was so obvious during the pandemic, and that empowered workers. You throw in, changing demographics, a tightening labor market, high interest rates, high inflation, particularly on the two things that people need, food and shelter, and you throw on top of that the corporate side of things with skyrocketing CEO pay and skyrocketing profits, and this is the moment we're in now, which is workers feeling empowered, quite a pendulum shift. The EV transition has given us an opportunity to do something that we haven't seen in a couple of decades, which is to grow the sector instead of diminishing the sector. And so we'll go to auto bargaining for the first time in a very long time without clouds hanging over our heads, without having to fight for a shift in this plant or without having to fight for the survival of another. Yeah. We've been very critical of the Bank of Canada, there's no doubt about that. And I think as a leader in this movement, when you have any kind of policy, whether it's monetary policy or government policy, that has this kind of huge impact on people's lives, it's incumbent on us to say there are other ways to do things, and to lead a conversation about that in the country. I think we've done a good job of it.